Hey, welcome to Men on Empire. This is our show where we recap Empire from a male perspective. In Washington, D.C. is Troy Johnson. Mark Clark is in New York City, and I'm Tony Scott in Dallas. This episode is called Fires of Heaven, and it begins with Lucius getting bailed out. And as he's getting bailed out, he offers to donate to Attorney Ford's Attorney General campaign.
Damn.
Yes.
So where can I send the money? Now, part of his condition for being bailed out is he cannot go into Empire's building. He can't go into where the business is conducted, which is really silly because these days you can conduct business anywhere.
Yeah, the old school.
I mean,
it's as old school as that outfit that the prosecutor was wearing.
She did have on a pantsuit and shoulder pads in it.
yeah.
It's like, girl, in that black? It's weird because the outfit, is not popping. It does look, as Lucia said, it looks cheap. It does kind of look cheap.
Yeah.
Weird. It's weird. And her poor little car. She had a little car. She had like a little Chevy. Oh damn, a Chevette.
what was that, man? A little brown Taurus, man. What?
Yeah, it was a Taurus or a Crown Vic, something like that.
Yeah,
Government car.
She had Mannix' old car.
Mannix. Oh,
Mannix.
I would say, and Peggy was driving, but she was driving her own car.
Yes.
That's right. She does it herself.
Yeah, what is that, man?
And her suit was from the Hillary Clinton collection. That's what was going on there.
I'm sorry, Christy called. Get Christy Love. She'd like her suit back, please. Thank you. Oh, man. So Cookie goes to Hakeem to get him ready for Sway. They're going to go on Sway in the morning, man, on his satellite show.
Yeah.
And, of course, Valentina comes out of the bedroom looking for her chonies, man. Where you see my chonies, man?
They're probably under the bed.
Under the bed.
Yeah. They always are for some reason.
They always end up under the bed, right? How come they're not on the side of the bed? How come they're not on the lamp? Why are they always under the bed? What the hell were y'all doing?
The drawers are always under the bed for some reason. I don't know what that is.
It's like some kind of...
They're called drawers. They're always drawn up under the bed.
But Cookie tells her, "I'm not talking to you, Guadalupe. You need to find your drawers."
And it was actually Hakeem who said they were probably under the bed.
Yeah, it was Hakeem, yeah.
Hakeem at first was going to hide the bong, then he's like, whatever.
Whatever, yep. Cookie tells Hakeem that his daddy is out of jail.
Mm-hmm.
And Hakeem's like, "Dad's out?" I mean, to me, it's the whole dynamic of he's trying to be tough, but then he has these wussy moments.
Yeah, well, that's okay. He's a kid, man.
I mean, but he want to be grown, act grown.
Yeah.
Lucius, though, man, Lucius is walking. He's like, "I'm God."
Yes.
God's like, "Excuse me, pardon
you
me."
is not.
No, sir, I'm God. So,
What if God was omnipotent but had struggled with conjugation? No, you is not.
I know what.
Somebody tell God it's no. You are not God.
Well, who's going to correct him? Are you going to correct him?
Hey, I'm gonna say nothing.
Everybody's going to start talking like that. Oh, I'm sorry. Everybody is talking like that. So.
Shoal is.
Peter, say something.
Oh,
Peter.
man. I did make a note asking the question, why is this prosecutor lurking across the street in an '89 Ford Taurus? Why is she doing that? I don't understand. Like, somebody on her level, she can't.
This is a career. Well, she knows two things. One, she can't stand Lucius.
Yeah. Which means she actually wants him.
She thinks there's something really. She thinks she's on to something, and she's not going to let a criminal get away.
Right.
Now, we all know that she's right. she's absolutely right. You fall in love with Lucius. You forgot he killed somebody.
Right.
She's on to something. And I think the other half is like, well, the stakes are high because this is a career-building case.
Right.
If she puts Lucius Lyons in jail for life or gets him the death penalty, then, she's going to lock up the Attorney General bid.
Oh, yeah.
But I think, like you said, what everybody forgets about power is you ain't going to really, you can't speak truth to power in an '88 Taurus. You just can't.
A wise man once said that.
You can't really bring anybody down. Because you don't have it,
Yeah. I don't know, man. But Sway tells Lucius, he gets Lucius on the air while he's interviewing Hakeem. That's See, that's a lot of power right there, man. That's the man ain't even out of jail 20 minutes, and he's already got him on the line, and he tells him that Hakeem has leaked the album on the air. I mean, leaked the album, and he tells him this on the air, and Lucius kind of like pauses for a minute, and then he says, you know, got a lot of growing up to do.
Remember, Sway has a lot of tentacles out there. Now, he did cut those tentacles off. Now he has a sensible haircut, but he still has tentacles. He still wears the hat.
Yes.
He still wears the crown.
Man. So the Lyon family has dinner at the mansion.
Guys, by the way, hello. Lucius didn't even say hi to his son. I thought I'd point that out. About tentacles.
Yeah, yeah. Well, the family is summoned to the mansion to have dinner, and Lucius tells them to eat, drink, and be merry, for tomorrow we war. And of course, you know, Lucius, he says, you know, the only way we can make this better is if you guys give up the record label. Everything will be forgiven. You know, the fact that y'all tried to do a hostile takeover, and then he says the pillow. He forget about that pillow, right? I was like, damn, he pulled that one out of his ass, man.
You know what? And I think this is what keeps this show, like, you know, I think there is concern, like, oh man, can it keep up its pace? Can it keep whatever? But I think the campiness definitely works in its favor. Yeah. Because it's almost like a wink or a laugh at itself. Yeah. You know, because it's almost like it's so over the top, you know, but those moments like that, I think make you, like you say, make you laugh like, oh damn, that's pretty funny. Yeah.
Cookie says, because that she's always going to eat, just not with you. And then she walks out and she grabs the tablecloth with the food still on it.
Not the lamb chop.
The lamb chops are on there.
Cornish hens, everything was on the floor.
The yams.
The yams.
and what does Lucius do? He grabs his drink, man. That's the first thing he goes for, his drink.
Yeah. He wasn't like surprised. Nobody was really surprised by Cookie.
No.
Nobody's surprised by Cookie's actions or Lucius's actions ever. They're like, okay, well.
I would have loved to have seen the Lucius, you know, the liquor laugh he always has, but the whiskey laugh.
That's a good one, Cookie.
So Boo Boo Kitty goes to see Lucius, and he wants her basically to be his mole on the inside of Lyon Legacy or whatever, Lyon Dynasty.
Lyon Dynasty.
Yes, and you know, and he says, "You've always been a little dirty."
You've always been a little dirty. Why not get a reward for it?
She's got this look on her face. Okay, what are we talking about now?
She knew what she knew.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. So Dre and Lucius talk about buying, you know, the satellite radio company, the one
Dre Talks.
Dre Talks. Yes.
He was like, yo, there's a company called Radio something, and like the owner and they can control everything on the radio and play his harp music. He was like, what are you talking about? I mean, nobody's ever done that before.
Dre wants to be back in Empire so bad, man. He can taste it.
I heard you.
Poor Dre. Damn, poor Dre.
Man.
We review Men on Scandal, and Jay is poor Jake.
Yeah.
On this show is poor Dre. Damn. Dre. I mean, man, Dre got the sideburns now, but it don't matter, man.
It don't matter, man.
Damn.
You know.
Damn.
So Frida, who is Frank's daughter, Chris Rock's character, which, by the way, I was reading an article yesterday as a sidebar here. The Hollywood Reporter did a behind-the-scenes look at Empire, and apparently the first Chris Rock's character was supposed to be a cannibal.
Oh, damn.
That was Lee Daniels' vision, and they were going to do a scene where he was eating flesh and all this stuff like that. And Fox was like, "Nah, we're not going to do that."
How about a steak?
and so
he did have a steak.
He did have a steak, yeah. But Lee Daniels shot it anyway, the cannibal part supposedly, but Chris Rock redid it the way Fox wanted it. They didn't. No, we don't need that, man. It's prime time. Do we need this hassle, man? We don't need this hassle. We don't. Let's not do that. So that didn't happen.
Guys question the fact that he wasn't tough enough. You know, there was something
You're
missing.
right. That's a good
Yeah,
Right.
great
That's
point.
right.
Great point.
That's a great point, Troy. You're right. Like added that extra. You're right, because that's probably Lee Daniels. I think is kind of he understands how this all works. Like you say, people say, well, he's not right. He's not strong enough. He wouldn't really be that scary. Yeah, that would have been perfect, man.
Yeah, but that would.
In fact, now that I think about it, damn. Also, we need to find out the weed that Lee Daniels is smoking, because he's incorporating every movie he's seen, from Silence of the Lambs to Working 9 to 5. Damn. Lee is pulling from all his movies. The Wiz.
that's what a true genius does, man.
He referenced the Love Boat in the interview. He said the whole guest stars coming in like the Love Boat.
See?
All right, Lee. Okay, Lee.
So does that make Becky Julie the cruise director, man? It's like
Who's Isaac? Damn, Andre's Isaac. Damn.
Damn.
Daddy, oh daddy.
No, man. So Frida, Frank's daughter, comes to Empire. And Lucius tells Jamal, she is my everything. Whatever you have to do, sign her. Because, of course, Lucius can't be there. He can't be in the building. Part of his, conditions for being out. And Jamal...
Musically is everything.
Yeah. But Jamal, I think, takes it... Jamal does he does a half-ass negotiation.
Yes.
Because he sees the writing on the wall. Because he even says after they left, if she's his everything, where does that leave me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right?
And you could tell he's upset. He's like, I ain't gonna let this broke Fantasia Barrino take my contract. Like, damn.
Frida
Pretty
Barrino.
harsh. Pretty harsh.
Frida Barrino,
man. who may be from Baltimore. I have to do some research on that.
Yeah, that's right. She got that vibe, baby.
Oh, she does?
Yeah.
She got that vibe. Vibe. Baltimore vibe.
So Lucius goes in on Jamal for not signing Frida.
Troy be more like...
yeah, you gotta get the beat right. Hey!
Lucius goes in on Jamal for not signing Frida. He was pretty upset about that. And, of course, Thirsty Rollins?
Yeah.
Is that Easy Rollins' like nephew or something? What is that?
Close.
Yeah. So Thirsty, the guy has an idea of where she is.
Yes. We all know where she is.
Yeah.
In the trap. That wasn't hard.
Yeah.
It wasn't hard to figure out.
Man. So Boo Boo Kitty tells Cookie that Lucius is throwing a party for himself. She's kind of dejected because she ain't got no job. Damn. And she even says, Cookie, you're the baddest ever, and Cookie calls her back and calls her Anika, calls her by her government tag, man. And Anika's like, I've got a chance. That look on her face. There's life. There's hope. Keep hope alive. So this party for Lucius, Pitbull is doing a takeover.
Wait a minute. Anika, bad move.
Oh yeah.
Come on, this is a horrible decision.
Yeah.
I mean, Cookie sounds great. It might be a great idea but come on now.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's too much animosity there for this to ever work favorably in the long run.
Yeah. How Boo Boo Kitty could ever trust Cookie?
Right.
That just can't happen.
Cookie trust Boo Boo Kitty.
Well, that's true too. But Cookie would never trust Boo Boo Kitty. Cookie doesn't trust herself. So
right. Yeah. But when it's all said and done, after we heard the soliloquy from Lucius anyway at the table, you all the bottom line, the factor is, no matter how much war we go through, you're still family.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And she's not.
She's not.
So
let me tell you something. Cookie and Boo Boo Kitty in a scene together, though. I don't know.
I don't know, man. I don't know. But anyway, Lucius has his party, and Pitbull's performing with Jamal, right? And then Cookie takes over the party. Who's the girl who pushes the DJ out of the way? How did he take that? What kind of DJ are you, man? You just gonna let her shove you out of the way, really?
Damn.
Man, she got a glamour up, didn't she?
Yes. Stepped it up a bit.
Yeah.
Fabulous.
Yeah. Yeah.
And hey, let me tell you something. That's probably my favorite Pitbull song.
Mine too. Mine too, because it got cut off.
Oh damn. You know what? I will give it up to Pitbull because when he used to say Mr. Worldwide, it'd be like, "Are you kidding me? You're Pitbull." Now,
Yeah.
Mr. Worldwide, damn.
Does he still have his own channel on satellite radio? I think he does.
He has everything.
Yeah.
He has everything.
Yeah. I mean,
he took this whole Rico Suave thing to a whole other level.
yeah, well, who did Rico Suave? What was his name? Gerardo?
Oh, yeah, Gerardo.
What? He's probably going, damn, I picked the wrong decade.
Him and Kid Frost. Damn.
Kid Frost.
I saw Kid Frost. Was it an interview I saw on the internet, man?
Yeah, with Vlad TV.
Yeah, man.
He got $5 million though from I saw that interview too, Tony. When he said Eazy-E gave him, he was talking about Eazy-E dying, but before he died, he gave him a check for $5 million. That tells you how much music is in rap music. If Kid Frost got a check for $5 million, what the hell? Like, how much money did Big Pun get? Kid Frost? I can't name you. Can anybody name you one Kid Frost song? Tony? It's your people.
No, I can't think of one either.
Nobody can.
Yeah.
$5 million?
Didn't he do one though when he sampled Lowrider though?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't know the name of it though. So I don't.
It's a damn shame, Tony.
That's
like us not knowing the Negro National Anthem.
Second verse. Let me have it. Ready, go.
Oh, damn, you got me. You got me and all my people. As the reaper sing a song. Something.
Oh no. All right, let's see.
So the third verse, forget about it.
Heads explode.
Only third verse is only like enslaved Africans know that one. As the beguiled wind. Damn, Grandpa, I didn't know you do that.
I learned it with Jane Pittman.
Wow.
I knew it. I wrote it.
The best thing ever is to go somewhere where the full song is sung, and you see the people who know the song looking at everybody else.
Yeah.
They'll look you in the eye. But we shall. Come on. You should know this.
We're getting race shamed. Race shamed.
Race shamed. Yeah. Oh, man. So Cookie takes his party over, and she has Hakeem perform with Pitbull, and not Pitbull, with Timbaland. And Lucius just sitting there, right? Just, and he's got no emotion, and he played it the way he should have played it, right? He didn't try and shut her down. He let her do her thing and just proceed. Right? It's almost like when you're done, you can leave, but go ahead. Yeah. We'll all give you 10 minutes. Go ahead.
And that was a hot track by Timbaland once again.
Yeah. Man.
Cookie had on every chain Rakim ever owned.
Hey, she made Mr. T jealous.
Yeah, Mr. T was like, "That's a lot of change, fool."
Get your hand. This show's ridiculous.
So Dre goes to see. Well, Dre tells Cookie that Rhonda's pregnant, and of course, she said first thing she says is, "You tell Lucius." And Dre says, "I will not use my unborn child for leverage with Lucius."
Good idea, Dre. Good idea.
But Cookie kind of says, "You're not looking at the big picture here, though. The big picture is if you get what you want, So Dre goes to see Lucius, and he tells Lucius, and Lucius says, "Well, aren't you worried about the child's mental health?" Because Dre's bipolar, and apparently Lucius' mom was bipolar, but Dre says bipolar doesn't run in the family. Little does he know.
Yeah.
He doesn't know bipolar runs in the family, and he don't know Kelly Rowland is his grandma.
Yeah.
Couple things he don't know here, right?
For some reason, that reminded me of a Godfather-like scene too. Oh, I know, it's the head thing when you get grabbed up.
Yeah.
But no dice.
Yeah.
Emotional, but nope. Sorry.
Yeah. But
damn, Lucius. Damn, Dre.
But then Lucius tells Dre, "You're breaking my heart using your unborn child to get what you want."
Man.
Wow.
Man,
I was like, damn.
If my dad was in my life, that would really hurt me. If he said something like that to me. Man.
Let's go.
If you know, I mean, oh damn.
Damn. Man.
Even Jay was like,
I'm just telling you, got a damn child. That's a grandchild coming.
It's all about business with Lucius, man. All about business. Right.
and I guess Dre holds out hope because, you know, he threw his brother in the trash can.
Yeah.
And now he's head of Empire.
Yeah.
So I guess he's like, well, hey, I got a shot. I mean,
I'm crazy, but damn.
I never got thrown in the trash can.
So
She's gonna see that crazy come back though.
yeah.
Might not be good to tease the lion this time.
Right, that's true. That's true. After Dre leaves, Lucius is at the piano and he's thinking back to his mom. You know, and how his mom like took whatever money she had and went and bought him a bunch of like birthday gifts or something, but there's no food to eat. And he as a little boy is the voice of reason. You know, we'll get some food when we take all this back. What kid says that?
Yeah.
The kid who's hungry. That's what kid says that, right?
And the Beehive was mad because Kelly apparently had outacted Beyonce in every movie she's been in.
Without
In one scene. Damn. Beehive was angry.
Oh no. So Frida's in the street freestyling, man. She's in the freestyling with Chubb Rock and
in a sensible outfit, though. That's what I like.
Yeah.
It was a sensible outfit.
But then Chubb Rock comes back with a rhyme that talks about her father and shuts her down. So now she's ready to come out of a bag, man. She comes out strapped, man. And Lucius had arrived, and he's in the background watching. And then when he sees that there's about to be some gunfire, he grabs her and, you know, keeps her from shooting somebody. She fired the gun, but he keeps her from shooting somebody. And you know, everybody kind of runs, and like you're supposed to do when you see guns. You're supposed to run the other way.
Yes.
Man.
And once again, no one was shot.
No one was shot.
They were firing guns away from each other. Nobody got, not even a scratch.
No. But you know, when you have your gun, when you turn your gun this way, my understanding is you can't even hit the side of a barn with that, doing that. It's just,
People
See,
just think
Troy, you know this, Tony.
yes,
Yeah,
I did
Tony.
this. Yes, I did.
Troy.
Yeah,
No, Troy, you see how Tony's been well trained, Troy. You know, it's my understanding that yes, all those bodies in Texas.
I'm trying to not incriminate myself. Damn.
Tony's understanding. You can tell Tony's an OG. Yes, my understanding that yes, those cold bodies on the beach in Texas. Tony, yeah, Tony, yeah, you're right.
Mark, you do know Tony is in Texas right now.
I know. No, yeah, the original time he was there.
Yes.
I know, but he's back.
You're right.
Be quiet.
Well,
I got your back, Tony.
but see,
Yeah,
this
sorry,
time,
sorry, Tony.
but this time I'm trying to build a different career, and I'm trying to build an audience. So I want people to know that I'm here.
Okay, good.
Exactly.
Sorry, man.
That's
Sorry,
all right.
Tony. You're right, Troy. Sorry about
And,
that.
and Mark, next time you see Tony, he's going to be pointing like this.
I know. Let me lock my doors in Queens because
That's right.
Tony's goons might be at the door.
Well, hey, Becky tells Jamal that he needs to call Cookie and have Cookie produce him because Jamal's going through all these producers that Lucius has sent him. Too arrogant, like what did Becky say? Too arrogant, too big, too small, you know. And I got to thinking, well, what is Jamal doing with these producers? If one's too big and one's too small, what the hell's going on? What the hell's going on there, man? So he thinks about what Becky said about calling Cookie. So I think he's mulling that over. But meanwhile, you know, back to Lucius in the streets. The attorney Ford is there, man. She's there in her Taurus.
That's right.
She's there.
And black outfit.
And same black outfit, man.
Ooh, come on, attorney.
Come on, that thing is.
But she does remarkably still look as youthful as she did in the Boys in the Hood movie. But then again, she didn't look useful necessarily back then. She was playing a strung out mother. So.
I don't know, man. But then, you know, she says, you know, what I had planned for you, and Lucius says, well, you don't know what I had planned. What did he say, Troy? He said,
Wait till you see what I got planned for you. I love it.
and then she gets back into Taurus. You know, and it's bad enough that she's driving an '89 Taurus, but she doesn't even have a driver. You got to have a driver. Somebody's got to be driving her, man.
We don't, Tony. The taxpayers don't have enough money to pay her a big salary.
She got a car. What do you want?
I mean, but it's a Taurus. Stop.
Hey, I think she's vulnerable to be seduced by the richness of Lucius.
I guess.
Well,
so.
he said that. He thought
Yeah.
he thought there was something. You know, she must like me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know about that one, man.
She does not look happy to see Lucius every time they.
No,
see
she
But
doesn't.
come
look
on,
at it.
guys. Come on. You know she's vulnerable. Rich man can give her everything she wants.
Yes.
She's in a beat up old car and same old black outfit.
Yeah.
That's her work car.
Was that-
Is that what it is?
Work car.
Yes. Her regular car is a '87 Granada.
Oh, no, man. Come on.
She got that in the 88 Riviera, baby.
La Deuce and a Quota.
Where's Tom Ford shoes, man? She ain't no.
Man.
Okay,
Yeah.
you're
Ride
right, Joe.
that-
She got the Mercedes.
She's gonna ride down in the hood in her Porsche. Her Porsche 4x4? No,
No.
You're right. That's a good point.
All right.
come on.
But she was outside the court in the same car.
It's a work car,
Yeah,
like those pharmaceutical reps. You know a couple of them. Yeah, that's my work.
yeah. I'm a Levitra rep. I just use that. As,
This is my work car. Oh, let me ask you a question. Where's your shit? Because we never see it.
Oh man. So Cookie is a woman who has many skills, man. She knows how to sell drugs. She knows a good hook when she hears one. And apparently she's a hell of a choreographer because now she's teaching these girls, running them through their steps. And when they mess up, she goes, "I need push-ups," and she doesn't want the one that women normally do on the knees. She wants the real push-ups. And Valentina,
Ladies? Go to the gym.
she received the Charlie Atkins Award in prison. Y'all didn't know that?
I did not know that, man.
I was gonna say she turned into Charlie Atkins. She had the cane and everything. Like what?
Man.
Cookie, this is the most on point Cookie has been in the whole show.
See to me that was an homage to Morris Day in Purple Rain.
Yeah. And you know, I give her props. Those real push-ups, that's like a real trainer thing. Like,
Yeah.
you know, a little attention to detail. That's true. You
Yeah.
know, okay.
Yep. But Valentina rebels. She goes, I'm a singer, I'm not a soldier. And Cookie shuts her down. And so she's back doing the push-ups. And then they apparently get their stuff together and they start looking pretty good as a group, you know, with the choreography and stuff like that. Jamal goes to see Cookie because he's decided Becky was right. I need Cookie in camp to produce me because she knows me. She knows me best. And as he's approaching, walking through the door, Lucius is parked outside.
I got my eye on you.
Man, that's crazy.
Was that the Maybach he pulled up in?
I don't know. Look like a Crown Vic to me, man. I don't.
No, it was something fancy because when
It
he
was
got in the
fancy.
car, he
Yeah,
pushed the
yeah.
button, I think, to close the door.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was he had gangster doors on it, so yeah,
Yeah.
it was. I
Damn,
think
you
it
gotta
was.
push the button to close the door, Troy? Damn.
Man,
Hey, man.
Can't even close my own damn door.
Man can't be bothered going like this.
that's right.
Got important things to do. Have a
He's got
seat.
important things to do. Yeah, man. He's got to talk to his son. And he tells Jamal that I'm going to produce you. Mm-hmm. Which takes it to a whole nother level, right? I mean, because, you know, if you get Lucius to produce you, you're the guy, right?
But I don't know. I think I like Cookie's record better than Lucius's record. Based on the show
Yeah. Well,
and songs that I've heard.
well. But then, you know, this is the scene when Lucius tells Jamal, I'm going to produce you. This is the scene that we will always remember as the scene where Shucky Ducky got a shout out.
yes, yes, he did.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, that was nice. And I think they should have him on the show. Not necessarily as Shucky Ducky, but maybe as a.
What's he gonna do?
I mean, he could be a host at a club or, you know, just something, you know.
Okay, I didn't know. I thought you had something else in mind for him.
No, just something simple. You know, just
It pushes his acting ability.
no, just something that, so he can get his AFTRA card and stuff, man. You know, benefits.
You don't think Shucky could play like a mean gangster? You know,
No, I'm sure he can. I mean, I'm saying he could play anything.
Right.
Just not.
That's what, I knew that was going to be the problem because if he did the gangster thing, he would have to say it under his breath at the end. We ain't gonna have no foolishness in here. Right.
but having
he couldn't get away. There's no way he could get away with not saying it. Come on. Right.
Damn.
He does need to be the host.
Yeah.
Or the Universal Circus could be in town, and Lucius could love the elephants, and then Lucius could have a line, Lucius, about the elephants, maybe.
I always did like elephants. Like me, they always remember.
And scene.
Well, there you go. So we're up at the satellite for Sway's show, up at the studio and stuff, and Lucius comes in and says, I have bought Apex Satellite Radio.
Damn.
I control it now.
They're waiting on Valentina, who hasn't showed up yet.
Yeah, because the girls are supposed to perform. Is it Mirage à Trois? Is that what Hakeem called it?
It's like a Latina Nicki Minaj.
Mirage et Trois. They could have kept the rainbow name for all that. I mean, both names are horrible.
Well, be careful, because when you say it wrong, you say Mirage a twat. Which,
You can't. Careful with that.
Yeah.
nobody wants to Mirage a twat.
So as it turns out Valentina walks in because Lucius has signed her.
Damn it!
Man.
Man.
That's too much power for one man.
So now Hakeem's upset. Cookie is pissed all beyond pistivity.
Damn.
And
Sirius XM is hoping that Lucius buys them. Have you seen the stock prices? Damn.
Everybody.
and that's pretty much how the episode plays itself out, man. So what I miss?
Well, first of all, Lucius, if he did in fact buy Apex, it still couldn't have an effect because that would be collusion if he just played his artists on his platform of stations and internet broadcasters.
That's true.
Did they miss that part?
Yeah.
Sorry.
He's not going to not play them on other outlets.
Well, some companies did try to do that with
yeah.
a not named harpist, but
See, I thought you were going to go with Tidal, man. I thought you were going to reference Tidal.
No, he went right for the
Yeah, he went right for the
choice.
you know what? There was in a minute, like in a feel good moment, I enjoyed the music from Pitbull and your man
Timbaland.
And in that moment, I said, you know what? This show is like Dallas meets Fame.
It's like Dallas meets Glee.
It's like Falcon Crest meets yes.
Falcon Glee.
But and I think this week was better than last week. They kind of the formula got back together. I think a little bit better this week.
Yeah.
I think to be honest, the interaction with Terrence Howard it's important that Terrence Howard and Cookie are around all the time.
Yeah.
What do you think about Tony? The overly stereotypical Latina character. Is it too much, or doesn't matter?
Nah, it doesn't matter. Not to me. It doesn't matter to me. I mean, because to me, it's like the show is so over the top.
Yes.
Everything.
I mean, they're stereotyping Latinas, they're stereotyping African Americans, they're stereotyping everybody.
Yeah.
But it's it's so over the top that to me, I was talking to somebody about this yesterday because they said they don't really watch it. I was like, but the show is so over the top. It's just good to watch, just to get away from how life can suck. Like if you're having a bad day, or it's just been a busy day, or you really grind. Your grind was severe that day. You just need something to take your mind off of everything. Yeah. It's a good hour to kill to do that. And if you take it as that, then
Yeah, it is campy. I
campy.
think you're right, Tony. It's over the top. It's campy, and they do talk about issues that don't get talked about. Like Troy, I thought about you, mental health. Like this is. Mental health is getting some time now. Yeah. Some will say, again, I think what happens is, the intellectuals always kill the buzz of everything. But I think the reality is, like you just touched on, Tony, most people just want to escape, sadly, the 9-to-5ers or the workers. Mm-hmm. And hey, if you bring a topic up, even if it's kind of not necessarily, explained, or it's even almost like you say a stereotype, at least gets brought up and makes people think. You know what I mean? And I think it does make people go, I never really thought about that. Sometimes.
But I think to piggyback on what you just said, though, the downside of that is probably most of the people who watch it don't even give it a second thought. They're just not. It doesn't resonate with them.
They aren't thinking.
Because they're just trying to get away from life for an hour. You know,
yes,
they're just trying to be entertained.
That's sadly, like we always talk about, is most Americans.
Well,
hey, you're gonna vote? You're gonna vote? No. I'm gonna watch Empire.
Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna watch Empire. That's.
Hey, you got insurance? Nope, I don't. I'm gonna watch Empire.
Yeah. Well, what are you gonna do? So leave a comment down below. Share the video if you'd like. Help us spread the message of men on whatever we do. Men on Empire, men on Scandal, men on everything, and you know it's appreciated.
Guys, do you think like 50 Cent is funny because he said, hey, I think the cause of the rating drop is all this gay stuff. The funny part is like people will read the headline and be like, hey man, hey, the ratings, I heard the ratings are really dropping because of this gay. You know, like it's like interesting how 50 knows how to, get the conversation going because the ratings, quote unquote, drop is still, whatever it is, it's still like bigger than anything that's on television by leaps and bounds.
Leaps and bounds.
It was like last year in the middle of, there were a couple things that I kept seeing that I was like, it's internet. Like remember they kept saying, some people were like, hey man, Terrence Howard is not coming back to Empire. It's like you get these stories. And what I noticed about nowadays, you could just have a headline and people are so busy, they don't even read it.
No.
They'll say, oh, I heard that the ratings weren't that great.
Yeah.
It's like, what are y'all getting this from? It's like, well, it's just a comment somebody saw on Twitter,
Right,
Stop reading the South China News. Suge Knight is not dead.
Oh, damn.
The numbers, come on.
Yeah.
Fox not alive.
The funny thing is, though, is with 50 Cent is like, he just, Empire on its worst week will have more viewers than Power will, only because it's broadcast and Power is cable, pay cable, pay cable, right?
The threshold is completely different.
I mean, are they similar? Only that it's mostly an African American show, but other than that, it's really apples and even from a standpoint of looking at it as shows and not necessarily the plots of just the overall business part of it. It's two different platforms, really, when you think about it.
Yeah.
I mean, because I can watch Empire, on the internet for free, but I can't watch Power on the internet for free, and Lord knows I can't watch it on TV for free because it's a pay cable thing.
And that's the only reason I haven't caught up because I can't afford it.
Me too. I've never watched Power because
I watched it twice and the money ran out. I was like, damn.
Yeah.
I really want to see more of this. If only I had $1.75. Damn.
Does 50 have a point though about this too much gay stuff on Empire?
I think he's just talking. I mean, yeah.
I think he's just talking too. But some people that'll resonate with people though. That seed is planted.
Well, but I think like you guys, the funny thing is we review the show, so we get to hear a lot of people's comments, and I think just because we review the show doesn't mean we love the show. But it's interesting, it's like people, those who watch and those who don't. So I think, like you guys said earlier, the people who watch it, they don't give a damn about those comments. But the people who are on the fence or maybe aren't really feeling it, they do. And I think, if you're trying to intellectualize this show, then you don't need to watch this show.
Right.
If you just want to watch something and like I say, laugh or whatever, it's like a campy whatever, fine. But if you're trying to get deep, this isn't a get deep show. Save that for, like you say, the pay-per-view shows, HBO, Showtime, where you can get the character development and the depth that you really could look for. Now, in my experience, I love the cable shows. What's the complaint with people that you tell about your favorite cable show? It was cool, but it was kind of boring. You know what I mean? That's what I noticed. It's like people like, okay, well, what can you do? You know what I mean? And then the character development, slow it down, tell the story. It takes a long time. It's plotting. You got to get into it. Some people are like, I don't want that. That's why Empire succeeds.
Man, see, that's why I was just going to say that. I think that's the difference is because the world moves so fast now. The world is moving so fast. People, you got time to develop a show. And I think this is why Lee Daniels, the genius of Lee Daniels, is that he's throwing everything at the wall. And whatever sticks, sticks. And he's doing it in a very genius kind of way because he's bringing, A celebrities to the show, You know, he's bringing people on there, Chris Rock, Kelly Rowland, you know, and he's putting them, yeah, and the music is on point, but he's throwing everything at the wall because he knows that, you know, broadcast television viewership has eroded over the years because there's just so much available now.
Well, let me ask you this, guys. I know we're going on, but Troy, is it a case of almost like economically you're seeing almost a division? Is it the same way with media? Because like I said, on one hand, Tony, networks TV struggle is, well, you know, it moves so fast that we have to do blah, 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 right? Mm-hmm. But then cable and these other platforms are having great success with these great shows, you know, quality, great shows, great actors, great writing, slow pace. So I guess at the end of the day, it's more niche. Is that what's going on? It's just more niche. So yeah. the other platform, because they're having great success. You know what I mean? It's not like they're dying. People who want that are getting it on cable or getting on pay-per-view places and not necessarily on networks.
And don't forget also, Troy, before you talk, is you know, not only is it cable now, now you've got Netflix. They're not on cable. They're internet. Right? Amazon's doing some original programming now, you know, so I mean, it's just everything's coming from everywhere.
It's the Wild West.
Yeah, and it benefits us, the consumer, because we get to pick and see what we want to see, and everybody has to step their game up because there's so much. Only the cream of the crop is really going to get, you know, all the props, and so that benefits us because everybody's trying harder. Where just a few years ago, everything was a reality show.
Ultimately, you're going to end up having to pay for everything that you want to see on television anyway.
True.
You know, I mean, and we already have over-the-air television. First of all, you have to buy a converter box, or you have to have cable anyway. Mm-hmm. So there is no longer free television, but you don't need a TV. You can watch it on your phone or whatever the case may be. So there's so many. It's kind of like. I don't know. I think the pace, like you said, the pace of broadcast television shows, you can be fast-paced. Lee Daniels burned through like 5 different storylines in this one episode and then wrapped them up. Mm-hmm. I've seen a couple of articles that talked about like the frenetic pace of the show. It does seem like, well, damn, y'all could have stretched this over two episodes. It seems like. Yeah. I don't know what that means in the long run. You know, when this show gets to the point where we get down, how many years is this going to go? Couple, 3? I mean, what more stories can you tell if you're killing all of these stories in they're just so compact.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, what's good about the show is kind of speaks to what Mark was saying in terms of how good the acting is. It all hinges on those 2 people, Cookie and Lucius.
Right.
They're not there. Forget about it.
Forget about it. And I think the goal of the show is 4 seasons, right? Because when you get 4 seasons, that's when you can have syndication.
Oh yeah, they'll make 4 seasons.
Yeah. So let's hope so.
And last but not least, Tony, I saw, I did a story on a couple shows that are launching on YouTube. Mm-hmm. Our show has launched on YouTube. Do we just need to promote it? Because aren't we a launch show on YouTube?
Yeah. We are.
You know what I mean? I saw a show, I actually did an article about, hey, there's this new show targeting so-and-so, and it's launching on YouTube September 5th. And I was like, well, damn, we on YouTube.
Did you do a story about us?
Yeah.
Right. I didn't do a story about us, so we need to do a story about us.
Oh, what the hell, man?
Yeah, man.
And coming next week on YouTube, it's, Men on Scandal, Men on Empire, Men on Everything.
Wow.
Right.
All right.
Well, we launched 3 shows.
Yeah.
Mark.
3 shows.
What's up, man?
We the damn Shonda Rhimes of YouTube.
Well, that's Men on Empire. Thanks so much for watching. In Washington, D.C.'s Troy Johnson. Mark Clark is in New York City. I'm Tony Scott in Dallas, and we'll see you soon.